Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first episode of the return of Bleach Death Awakening over on the channel. If you guys haven't been here for a long time, this game, we used to have a bunch of English versions by the name of Spiritual Awakening, Soul Awakening, Soul Tear. Basically, it was a copyright fucking fiesta, and it was eaten up over and over by the Bleach team. Regardless, the Chinese version has lived and has continued to release characters all throughout the last couple of years. And so I wanted to go ahead and do today. We're going to do a tiny little showcase of LeaIsChill, and honestly, I just wanted to come on here and start creating content on this stuff again. Bleach Death Awakening still has a really clear place in my heart because of the way that it's made. It's just really enjoyable to play. I have a lot of fun with it. It has super crazy endgame versions of characters. It had 1000 Year Blood War before 1000 Year Blood War was in BBS, Bleach Brave Souls. And honestly, it's just fun. I don't really know how to put it. But what I'm gonna do today, we're just gonna do my dailies inside the Soul Trial game mode, and I want to show off some characters that I've been kind of going for as of recent. So basically, on this account I'm currently running, I've gotten LeaIsChill, I've gotten Tensei Zangetsu. All of those characters are currently procured, and we're going to be fighting a lot of them inside this as well as Trushika Ichigo, which is my boy right there. But I think we're going to start off with just doing whatever we want to. We're just going to play as who we would like through the characters I currently have and see what we want to do in the future.
2, 1, fight.
Immediately pop my third, because the third beats his third. I gotta mash attack button with her third strong attack so it actually hits the enemies. Okay. Pop this one. No. Oh, okay, I'm taking big damage here. I think Yoruichi might lose to Tensei Zangetsu. I'm gonna pop my third strong attack so I can make sure that it works out again. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's actually not hitting him at all during the invulnerable points. That's good. I just need to make sure that I get as many hits as I can right here. Alright, I'm dead. Wait, I lived! I lived! No. Alright, here. I'm gonna swap over my face cam to the other side, so you guys can actually see the buttons that I'm pressing. I think to beat this Tensei, I'm just gonna pop in my white Ichigo. He's really good at stunning enemies, so he works pretty well for instantly beating a Tensei that's already used to strong attacks. Basically, this game, it's built very similar to how Bleach Brave Souls controls, but instead it's like a 2D action RPG, where a lot of the time you're focusing on out-bracing the DPS of the enemy. Also, if we encounter Muken Aizen, he's gonna be a big fucking problem, and I'm gonna have to use Bankai Yamamoto to beat him because he has actual burn. And burn is unfortunately the hard counter to this guy. So, let's do it. I don't have many characters that have anti-heal, and so Muken is actually a major problem when it comes to fighting Soul Trial for me. We'll slash on through. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, thank God. He burned to death during his third strong attack before he got the chance to nuke me. That's basically what you're doing. You're planning around what character you're fighting, and you're realizing who you need to use to counter it. Tensei Zangetsu is a really big problem because he has 3 invulnerable strong attacks. I think I'm gonna use my own Tensei for this? Sounds kind of nice. Yeah, I plan on making content on this game up until it closes because I think it's actually really enjoyable to archive this sort of stuff. I would consider this to be a fan game. As weird as it is to kind of interpret it as that, it's pretty much an indie game made by a Chinese studio of Bleach itself, where they decided to monetize it in some rather predatory ways. But if I don't spend a lot of money on it, if I end up just caring about the characters they dropped, it's really enjoyable and kind of fun to see how people adapt these special characters. I'm gonna take so much damage here. Okay, third strong attack and I win. It's really hard to tell which Tensei you actually are I wish they had like the Dragon Ball Legends thing where one Tensa is like, I don't know, in like an orange gi or something. Just something different enough where it would change. All right, we're fighting Muken again, and so you guys know exactly what the plan is. Go ahead and use our Burning Yamamoto.
2, 1, fight.
Always third strong attack first, because it's the longest cooldown, and it has the best burn on it. Second strong attack next. 2 combo attacks, and then my first. And that's gonna hurt. So he'll always get that off, it seems like. But he'll burn to death by the time he uses his third. God. Thousand Year Blood War was still so exciting to see animated properly. This Bankai Yamamoto I'm currently playing as, he's meant to be a version which is like every single path of his Bankai.
1, fight.
Inside Bleach Brave Souls, they reused Yamamoto like 4 or 5 times to adapt him into 4 or 5 different characters because his Bankai was such a hype moment for a lot of people. It's kind of nice for them to actually combine it and see how powerful he actually is. Keep on burning, my guy. Keep on burning. That's gonna hurt, but we're good. We're good. We died at the exact same time. Okay, sure. Unfortunately, I really need to get a copy of Muken, it seems like. Everyone on my current server, so this game is like server-based. So everyone on my current server has been slowly getting these characters like Muken, and I'm still a little bit behind because of that. I'm gonna use... what was her name?
2, 1, fight.
I actually forget this girl's name. I remember Senjumaru, I remember Tenjiro, I remember Oetsu, remember Ichibei. For some reason, this girl's name escapes me. Alright, regardless, I'm tossing a beef bowl on you. I don't give a shit. And I'm also holding up my giant spoon. Wait till you see this hot pot! I just got fucking bodied. Use your third strong attack, thank you. Take this hot pot! Damn it, she assembles the hot pot too far away if she's not aiming at him properly. Okay, what is your name? I'll just search up Squad Zero. Alright, Zero Division. Who are the 5? Kiryo Hikifune. Right, I was for some reason wanting to say something with like a H name. I was gonna say Hikone, but I knew it wasn't right. Makes sense. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let her go ahead and die to our enemy, Hensa.
2,
We'll start with our third, though.
1, fight.
A giant-ass spoon. It's so fucking big. Alright. Let's go with Bankai Renji next, because I haven't done a showcase of him just yet. He's pretty rad. He got added much later on, and he actually beats a lot of enemies. He has a really high multiplier on a lot of his attacks. But yeah, since the last time I played Bleach Death Awakening, they've pretty much adapted the second half of Thousand Year Blood War into the game. So now they have Bankai Renji, they have the remake of Byakuya, they have all of the Valkyrie guy and all of the random Quincy's. And Bankai Shinsui is also released inside the game, which we'll go ahead and use here in a second. Renji's really good for Soul Trial, though. I think he's bad against Muken, but he's good against a lot of other characters. Alrighty. We're fighting a Dawn guy, which is unfortunately straight up like 50k above me in terms of power, but we just gotta do it.
3, 2, 1.
Ready? Third S8. Second. And I'm gonna get hit by the full fucking Mugetsu. Ah! Yeah, this is kind of our introductory episode to returning to this game. And I'll probably end up doing individual videos on characters like this Dawn guy, for example. Once I end up getting him, I want to showcase it. Here, let's go ahead and use Bankai Shinsui. And one third strong attack should be enough to finish it. The double sword into the ground and then all the fancy moves is really cool. Alrighty, how are we looking? About 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do the second half of Soul Trial as well. I was trying to save 2 different iterations of it for a video, so it kind of makes sense. The cool thing is they've also introduced a mechanic where you can earn VIP points off of just playing Soul Trial every day, which is not a feature that was inside Bleach, like Spiritual Awakening or Solitaire or Soul Awakening. And I think that it's kind of nice for free-to-play characters to be able to get those VIP benefits off of just playing the game, you know? I think that games that have VIP systems should always have that. Even if it's like a very slow process. Surprisingly, I'm not taking that much damage against this Tensa. Alright, pop that first, and I didn't even hit him. Oh my god. It seems like his third strong attack lasts longer than Tensa's does. That's kind of rad. Alright, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Fortunately, Kyoraku just can't beat him. Alright, in that case, next up, and apparently the hard counter to Tensa, our boy Renji. So I guess from here on out, we'll use Bankai Renji on Tensa Zangetsus, and we'll use Bankai Yamamoto on all Muken Aizans. Otherwise, we'll just try and figure out what else we want to do. See, I haven't even used my strongest character you watch yet, so we're getting there. Yuha Baha, frankly, in these games has always been cracked out, except for his first iteration inside BBS, I think. I'd like to block, thank you. I'd like to block, I like to block, I like to block, I like to block. Okay, I'm gonna pop my third strong attack. Thank you. That did not do too well. That Tensa definitely outpaced me. I wonder if I should use my first essay first, then. We'll see. Can we get a Tensa? Cool. Everyone wants to play as Tensa Zangetsu, it seems like. I do get it. He's one of those characters that only showed up for a very short amount of time, and when he did, he had quite a bit to him that people kind of latched onto. Ow! And I lose. Damn it! No! Renji! Renji barely lived because I popped my third and it still didn't matter. Okay. Here, let's kill him with the other white. The true white. The Ichigo we all deserved. Finally screaming on out, and we win. This full hollow Ichigo has always been a really high tier character inside this game. He has like one of the best interrupts inside the game, pretty much. So his first attack will just instantly latch the enemy into your combo. See if we can do it against him. We don't have Bankai Renji anymore, so we just gotta do it. Pop my first. Nice. See? They even interrupted that. Like his strong attack. We'll pop that again. Stomp. And scream it on out. Oh no, he lived. Oh no, he lived. That's fine. And stomp. I'll probably end up focusing on Full Hollow Ichigo to try and get him upgraded. It seems like for PvP especially, he's one of those characters you can't really get to the highest tiers without him. Oh, we're fighting Muken. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pop in my Bankayama. Let's do it up. Notice I haven't used Trushikai Ichigo or Yawatch at all. The two strongest ones. I kinda like that. It feels like I have an actual backup for those situations. Burn it up! Burn it up again! And you're good to go. It's actually pretty wild because the burns that Yamamoto does don't even pop as a debuff on the enemies. They seem to be like an entirely independent burn that they just exist in. They're just permanently burning despite the fact that they're like not debuffed.
3, 2, 1.
A burn that transcends all fire, if you will. Alright, pop my second. Tensa's all the way in the corner right now. He's stuck up there, don't worry about it. If you can see him, he's just chilling. And we're good. Oh man, it's kind of fun to just mess around with this sort of stuff. So, got number 12. We got 3 more fights to go ahead and do. You know what? Since we've just kind of been fighting nothing but Tensas, let's use someone else. Let's use Bankai Kenny. Apparently this Kenny as well, if he gets up to rank 12, he also gets like a permanent Bankai form. I really want to see that. That's one of the things that I want to try and shoot for inside this game while I play it. Hopefully it doesn't close before then, but we will see, I guess. I'm getting fucking mollywopped. Mollywopped! Alright. Let's pop my 3rd again. It seems like his stuff is very focused on combos, so the fact that Tensa isn't following my strong attacks is a problem for Kenny. Okay. Next up, we use Hogyoku Aizen. I think he's actually kind of shit before he gets to a high tier, but we'll pop it anyway. Subete wo seisan suru. I'm getting clapped. At least he's tanky. I think this Aizen also upgrades into one of the best characters in the game, but he's awful at the beginning. He's awful up until like rank 8, I believe. Then he awakens into the proper Hogyoku Aizen, and then he awakens into the even fancier one after that. So, what an absolute fucking champion. I think I'm gonna let Hogyoku Aizen die to this Don guy though. It seems like we're gonna end up dealing with that.
2, 1.
You can use your Mugetsu however you want to. Don't you worry about it. Okay, so my 2nd doesn't actually do all that much for me. Ow! 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 Alright, we'll wait for the screen to stop being black. Cool. And now we'll clap you. You beat me to get your Don guy, and look where it got you. Actually winning a 2nd time. Shit! No, no, let me use my strong attack! Let me use my strong attack! Okay. Ichika, you're born of the cucking of me at the end of the series. I really wanted Ichigo Rukia to work out, I'm sorry. Or Hime just is not my taste, and I think Ichigo and Rukia had a really cool dynamic. But yeah, because of that, I don't think Ichika should exist. Instead, she's just a purgatory, a forever plague on society. During the Hell arc as well, she's supposed to, like, grow up, so we'll see how that goes. There's like a time skip version of Ichika out there via Kubo's art, so I wonder if Hell arc will end up transitioning into that point. Ow, 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 ow! You are beating up a child. That's fucked up. Nice. And it didn't work out. Alright, let's use Ichigo's kid now. Bop. Some nice ass Getsuga. Hell yeah. And that'll be our example for today. Daily resets in about 5 minutes or so, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, it'll also let me exchange these for the VIPs. I'm gonna go ahead and do it for today because I haven't actually topped up today at all. So this will count towards the top up percentage inside that daily reset. So if I pop all of these, I should be at a top up of, I believe, like 15. Do I actually get any items off of that? 1.9, 1.9. Yeah, so I don't get anything because the top up is too low for all of these. Maybe I should have saved these up for a day where I can get, for sure, 6. So I can get this item as well. I'll do that in the future. Seems like there's like ways to optimize this sort of thing. Regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some sweeps, but we're gonna start wrapping up the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this first episode of Bleach Death Awakening on the channel. This is going to be our 2023 series where we're trying to make a proper archive of this game and what it exists as. I believe strongly that in the future, we're probably going to end up getting a lot more fan games of not only Bleach, but also different franchises. And so I think that this style of game is the sort that I like the most, and I hope that we end up getting more of these 2D side-scroller style beat-em-ups. hopefully Naruto. That'd be the one I want the most, but we'll see. For now, thank you guys for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our You'll Watch Showcase. Bye bye.